You've probably heard of working smarter, not harder, but the real cheat code is this: work smarter and harder. Then you become unstoppable. It means that while everybody else is looking for an easy way out, you can set yourself apart by being the one who just puts in the effort, who stays consistent, who doesn't shy away from the grind. So ask yourself, what skills can you stack that create compounding effects in your business or in your investments? All right, welcome back to Own the Exit, the show where we explore the strategies, the mindsets that help you to take control of your financial future and design the life that you actually want. I'm your host, Caleb Edwards. Today, we're talking about a principle that's as simple as it is powerful, and it's the underrated art of working hard. Now, I know what you might be thinking: work harder, man, that's it, in a world where everybody's looking for the next hack, right? The next shortcut. The truth, though, is that consistent, dedicated effort still is one of the most effective ways for you to get ahead. Let's look at some of the greats. Take someone like Elon Musk, for example. He's famous for putting in 100+ hour work weeks to build his companies. Or athletes like Michael Jordan, who was known for being the first guy in the gym and the last one to leave. These guys aren't just stories, they're testamonies to the power of hard work. So what does that actually mean for you? It means that while everybody else is looking for an easy way out, you can set yourself apart by being the one who just puts in the effort, who stays consistent, who doesn't shy away from the grind. So today I want to dive into how you can apply this principle in your own life, whether you're building a business, investing in real estate, pursuing any big goal. We're going to break down some practical steps, share a few inspiring stories by the end of the episode. I think you're going to be ready to outwork the competition and own your exit. So let's start by talking about what I actually mean when I say work harder. Because when most people hear that, they picture longer hours, burnout, hustle culture, all-nighters, missed birthdays. That's not at all what I'm talking about. Working harder, the way that I define it, it's not about putting in more hours or more effort. It's about getting more output per unit of input. To say it more simply, it's producing more results for the same time, the energy, or resources. You've probably heard of working smarter, not harder, but the real cheat code is this: work smarter and harder. Then you become unstoppable. So how do you actually increase your results per unit of input? Well, let me give you just 3 tactical ways. Number 1 is increase your focus intensity, not just your time spent. Cal Newport he's a computer science professor. He's a best-selling author. He wrote a 400+ page academic book on algorithm design while he was teaching full-time, raising a family, and without working any nights or working any weekends. How the heck did he do that? Well, he mastered the art of what he calls deep work, carving out blocks of time for pure, uninterrupted focus. Meanwhile, you've got corporate workers in open offices who might spend 10+ hours a day working, but with constant Slack pings, email checks, mental gear switching. Their productivity per hour is absolute trash. And Cal's rule is that 3 hours of deep focus is more valuable than 10 hours of shallow busyness. This proves that, if you increase the intensity of your focus, you can drastically multiply your results without necessarily having to burn more time. See, I think most people confuse being busy with being productive, but multitasking and distracted work are tax write-offs for your potential. Instead of working 8 half-focused hours, give me 3 hours of locked in, no phone, deep focused work, and I'll outpace most people's full day. This is called compression. It's squeezing more results into less time because your focus is sharper. Your intention is clear. And because of that, your actions are aligned. So block out time, kill notifications, know exactly what your outcome is before you start. Tactic number 2, stack your skills for leverage. Alex Hormozi started in fitness, helping to run small gyms. But he didn't stay just a gym guy. He started stacking skills. First, sales. Alex became a beast at high ticket closing. Next, he became a phenomenal copywriter. He learned to sell through words. Then he began to master systems and operations. He scaled offers that didn't rely on him or his ability to sell. Then took all of that into media. Now the dude's face and voice is driving traffic without having to spend anything on ads. And today, he owns acquisition.com and helps companies scale past $10 million plus. All of that because he took the raw fuel of hustle and compounded it through stacking skills or skill leverage. Now, if he just stayed doing reps in the gym, he'd maybe make $80K a year. But because he stacked, now he can move markets. So think of every skill that you've got like it's a gear in a machine. The more complementary skills that you add, the more torque you create with the same amount of effort. For example, I'm in the real estate industry and I know a lot of people who are great at real estate, but the ones who really win are the ones who are strong at sales, at systems, and at storytelling, because that combination multiplies your output. So ask yourself, what skills can you stack that create compounding effects in your business or in your investments? When you combine discipline with leverageable skills, that's when hard work starts to look like magic to everyone else. And number 3, execute with relentless consistency. We've all heard of MrBeast, dominates YouTube. But before MrBeast or Jimmy Donaldson became YouTube's biggest name, the dude was just a teenager uploading videos that nobody watched. See, here's what most people don't know about MrBeast. He uploaded 100 videos before he had a single one hit 1,000 views. He spent months studying YouTube's algorithm, literally tracking view counts by the minute. And one time, the dude made a video counting to 100,000 out loud. It took him 40. That kind of output wasn't random. It was intentional, it was consistent, and it was absolutely relentless. And if you fast forward, now MrBeast gets 100 million plus views almost every single. Brands pay him millions of dollars for partnerships, and he's built a business empire from burgers to tech to toys off the back of just one thing: relentless execution when nobody else was watching. And that is why he's the first ever YouTube billionaire. Because while most creators quit at video number 12, he went past number 100. That's working harder, not by trying more random things, but by sticking to the right thing longer than anyone else is willing to. So let me be blunt for a moment. Most people don't fail because they aren't capable. They fail because they get bored, they get distracted, and they get discouraged. But if you want to win in the game of business or in the game of life, you have got to out-consistency everyone. Working harder means doing the simple things with precision again and again and again and again. When it's not sexy, when nobody's watching, when it feels like nothing is working yet. Because success is not one big swing. It's 1,000 daily cuts done with excellence until the wall finally breaks. So that's what I mean by working harder. Not more hours, not more hustle, but more impact per move. And if you can dial in your focus, you can stack leverageable skills, and you can execute with relentless discipline, you will separate yourself from 95% of the people out there. Because while they're trying to find the newest shortcut, you're becoming the sharpest tool in the shed. And here's the wildest part. When you learn to work harder, by this definition, the crazy thing is, life gets easier over time. Because results compound. Opportunities start chasing you. And you finally start seeing the kind of exit that most people only ever dream about. That's it. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining On the Exit.